It's a little known and incredibly dangerous disease that kills almost as many people as breast cancer each year.
In this WDRB special assignment, Remember Me, the story of a Louisville man dedicating every last breath to the condition, stealing his own.
This is the big one. We need to quit naming children after spices. Right? I met a sage the other day.
We call laughter the best medicine.
One of the women at the table says, "Well, look at you. You look so pretty today, I almost didn't recognize you."
These days, Mike Olson needs a double dose.
There's days where I cry by myself here in this home.
Because he's tried everything else.
Because who wants to die? Who wants to have your life end? I'm only 54 years old.
Olson suffers from idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, IPF. The unstoppable disease forces scar tissue to eat away and slowly corrode both of his lungs.
The patient is no longer to absorb oxygen into the bloodstream and ultimately results in respiratory failure and unfortunately death.
Put simply, Mike's body attacks itself with no known cause and no known cure. He was given 2 years to live. 2 years ago, this month.
It feels like there's a band around my chest and someone's squeezing it and they won't let go.
He's one of the 150,000 IPF patients in the United States.
120 or 78?
And the one who set out to make a difference.
I say, I came into this world kicking and screaming as a baby. I'm leaving this world kicking and screaming.
Pledging not to go down to a sickness that kills almost as many people as breast cancer each year. With far less attention and little research.
It's your breath in my lungs, so I pour out my praise.
So I thought, well, maybe I'll just put my life out there.
In my lungs.
Olson, a pastor by trade,
Praise to you only, Lord.
decided to dedicate whatever time he has left to share one last message.
There's a disease out there called idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, and it's killing people, and we need help.
I'm dying, will you help? We followed Olson on that journey for a year.
Yes, exactly.
Danny Chastain couldn't say no. The young filmmaker produced a documentary on Olson.
My first reaction was, how am I going to tell this story?
Olson's candid, infectious, and persistent personality drives the story. You almost laugh to keep from crying, realizing the film completes a dying wish. The piece opens doors for Olson, a meeting with Louisville's mayor, who dedicated a day in his honor, face-to-face with the governor, who named him a Kentucky Colonel, the state's highest award. September deemed IPF Awareness Month in the Commonwealth. He lobbies a U.S. senator and a congressman to fund research for the disease.
And so I come out here and I say, glory be to the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, never shall be, world without end. Amen.
But as the days get longer, his body gets weaker. And on the last Friday in June, an unexpected call.
His voice was shaking too. He was like, Hattie, I got the call. I'm like, are you ready for this?
Olson's up for a double lung transplant. Not a cure, but doctors say it gives IPF patients more time, sometimes as much as 10 years.
I'm a weenie when it comes to needles.
Even in a hospital gown, poked and prodded, the pastor is in typical form.
It was like surreal. It's just, here we are.
The surreal turns to sorrow. After hours of testing, being told surgery's a go, doctors found a mass on the donor's lungs.
Breathe, Mike.
Olson sent home. No transplant.
Okay.
Today.
I honestly didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, it must be something else. It can't be as bad as you're saying. And it is as bad as he's saying.
The failed transplant brought Olson's sister and family from New York. It's been 4 years since they've seen each other.
It's very noble. I mean, he's not just sitting around saying, hey, I got IPF. He's actually going to town on it.
Olson, now 55, told by his wife Patty they're going to a yard sale.
Surprise! Did you tell him?
And on a Saturday morning,
He just realized it.
heading into fall,
Come on out, Mikey Mike.
their words say hello, their hearts hope.
Hold on.
It's not goodbye.
Surprise!
I thought this was a benefit for a transplant, but I see it's a benefit to buy you some decent clothes.
They say life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but the moments that take our breath away.
I hope I loved well. I hope I loved my neighbors well. I hope I loved my family well.
16 breaths a minute, 23,000 a day.
The faith that's in him, I've seen it carrying him through.
No one knows which one will be their last.
I just hope people saw the love of God in me, flowing through me, in my life, and how I treated others. So.
For Mike Olson,
I will remember his smile, for sure.
He just had a burger and a plate of nachos. Mike, here's the deal.
laughter is the best medicine,
You get it, and then they say, well, we can't find it because of your gut.
the sweetest breaths of life. IPF kills 40,000 people a year. It also leaves most of their families racked with medical bills. If you'd like to help the Olsons, we've placed a link with this story on our website, WDRB.com. Click on the button.